So recently released the Adapting Spaces brochure on social media and on the website. It's got quite a reaction. What do you think that's down to?
I think I suppose traditionally we've always been seen as a manufacturer that focuses in sort of healthcare and education, but we're now getting a lot of inquiries from people that might not traditionally use vinyl in, say, an office environment. They might use something else such as carpet or carpet tiles. But because of the sort of increased hygiene requirements, we're sort of getting more and more architects and designers coming on to us and saying, how can you help us out with this scheme we've got?
Yeah. And what do you think the issues with carpet tiles are? It seems to be they're kind of at the forefront of everyone's mind at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of things. People tend to like to use carpet tiles because they're, the comfort underfoot, the acoustic properties. Also, the design aspects of it as well. As you know, and I do, having worked in carpets in the past, there's a lot of design options available. I think what we're saying now is you can have a nice looking designer vinyl flooring product that's hygienic, it's easy to clean, it's wipeable, you can disinfect it, you can steam clean it, you got comfort underfoot, you got acoustic properties, and you can turn it around in quite a quick refurb because we've got the adhesive free products like the wood adhesive free.
Yeah.
So I think what the whole point of the brochure was to highlight this to sectors that we may not have necessarily focused on in the past, because we've got the tried and tested products within hospitals, whether it's floors and walls. But we're now saying, we can also help you out with your designs for office spaces and further areas in schools and social care.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think it's interesting to see how much vinyl's moved on, and all the capabilities of something like Altro wood adhesive free or the Express Slate product that's been around for years. Now being used in areas like offices. I thought there was some really interesting guidance on such applications from the British Council for Offices, and they actually stated the material and finishes should be that's selected should be easily cleaned. They should be hard, smooth, and resistant to appropriate cleaning chemicals. They should be free from irregular features such as nooks and crannies, and that may harbour contamination. It's quite a bold statement, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, well, especially in a sort of sector that has been dominated by carpet in the past. And it's not only the carpet, you're going to have furniture manufacturers looking at the materials used for the upholstery, the curtains, all the aspects of an office before that would have been seen as, no real issues. Now are suddenly going to have these quite strict hygienic requirements. So they're going to have to start adapting the products they use. And that's where we can help.
Yeah, I guess, we've got Altro, the floors and walls products are both P22 NHS approved, which is just goes to show how cleanable they actually are. There's quite strict and stringent requirements for infection control, so it's kind of perfect for those applications.
Yeah, and the other thing with that is as well, if you'd have gone back maybe 20 or 30 years, then some of the products did look quite institutional and quite, you'd have White Rock was just Altro White Rock was just white. You didn't have satins, you didn't have Altro Walls designs, you didn't have Altro Chameleon. The safety flooring products we would have done, the Altro Walkway would have been the grey sparkly safety flooring that you see normally. We've got LVT products now, we've got the wood effect, which is really, really nice looking. So I think we've definitely moved on as a business, and for the first time now we can actually offer some really good options and some really good guidance and work with the A&D community in that sector.
Yeah, I guess as part of that sort of workplace transformation, things like the Altro wood adhesive free or the Express Lay or the Cantata products are so easy to install, no need or minimal floor preparation required. It's kind of ideal for those workplaces that are returning, over the next few weeks.
Yeah, and stuff needs to be turned around quite quickly. You've got a limit. The government announcements are changing on a daily basis, so you're going to have a limited opportunity to get back into that workplace, make it fit for purpose, make it cleanable, make it hygienic. And it might be that you think, we need to get rid of the carpet or the carpet tiles and pull them up and put something down like an adhesive free product because it's got the attributes needed.
Yeah,